Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Trey Tucker to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So out had the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
The most passing yards of Geno's career, that would be over 4,300. Also came in a little uptick in interceptions, especially in the red zone. But that didn't bother Pete Carroll. He knew exactly who he wanted to restart their culture in Vegas, and that guy is Geno Smith.
And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another give here to Genty. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Smith. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
Kate, when you partner a relentless work ethic with elite athleticism, you get Jaden Daniels. He put on an absolute show. One of the best rookie years in the history of the game for a quarterback. And with a work ethic and speed and arm, I don't know why he would ever slow down.
Daniels on 1st down. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I can promise you that is a throw as a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
3rd and long for him here. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target and really the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 2nd drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. New set of downs for him from the 46. Smith on first down. Finds him over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Commanders' 41-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Genty from the gun. He still has room inside the 30. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line.
He was taken down.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
First down, Smith to throw. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown! The Raiders go up 6-0 here in the first. Brock Bowers, the touchdown!
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
For Las Vegas.
Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. First call here coming from the shotgun. Motion man left is Brown. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
All right, here we go. Second down. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with.
It's a gain of 3.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. It's caught by McLaurin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Option play, here's a give to Eckler. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Offense to the line for second down. Play action now with Daniels. Headed out right. And he protects himself for the slide there after a decent gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. From the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
On 1st down, here's Eckler. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and 1, Daniels. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
Eckler. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Situational football. Looking at 1st and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
Daniels from the pistol. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. Gay's kick is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. A So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Daniels setting up the play action. And he sails that one over the end zone.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Daniels now. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders trim the lead to 1. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. Stays in the pocket. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Got a man. It's Dante Thornton Jr. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first.
1st down, Raiders.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception. And some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Throw reeled in by Mayer. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun give here to Genty. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Hauled in by Myers. And he's brought down after a short gain.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that 1st down on these critical third down situations. It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
And that couldn't have hit any better. That took the perfect bounce and went out of bounds at the 1.
At their own 1-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. Takes out a 1-stop. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have it on 2nd and short. Staying with Eckler. Escapes a defender. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
A gain of 10 yards. And a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Rolling on 1st down, Daniels. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Samuel comes in motion left. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that 1st down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Motion man sent left. This is Eckler on 2nd. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
At the 47-yard line.
Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now Daniels to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. A pickup there of 33 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch you vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
Won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
When a drop play doesn't start out right, it's awfully tough to salvage anything from it, Kate. And in some cases, tough to avoid losing some ground.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. To throw, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Complete to number 1, Deebo Samuel. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Daniels back to throw. And they will score! Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders take a second quarter lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Gay to add the extra point.
The point after.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 14, Raiders 7.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's White on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Steps up and he's running with it. And Smith wisely slides down safely with enough to move those chains.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Raiders.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, and to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
From the 46. Completed over the middle. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a gain of 4. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Here's Smith, setting up the running back screen. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Second down now, 7 to go. And again, it's Smith. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the gun, Smith. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Number 89, Brock Bowers. A gain of 30. First down, Las Vegas.
Well, that's sure one way to take the lid off a defense. Great work to find the biggest hole in the coverage, and more importantly, go exploit it.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You put up the combine times of tight ends running the 40-yard dash, and they certainly don't run as fast as the safeties or the corners in this league. But when you get them going in the right direction and you get them dragging across the field like that, well, they can still do their damage.
2nd and 3 now. Counter give to Genti. Jukes one defender. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas! The Raiders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell and stopping you from reaching that end zone.
Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Commanders set to take over. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. Juke the defender. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
2nd and 13. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's another Commanders. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
They're going to toss it to Eckler. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing.
So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Commanders dealing with 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's cut at the 4. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate, but the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Samuel comes in motion left. Play action now with Daniels. And they will score! Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders get some late points and the lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
Gay with the point after. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 21, Raiders 14.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
Here's White on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Hits his running back. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st and 10 from the 41. Smith to the air now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up second down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Second and 10. Again, it's Smith. He'll get this to Tucker. He has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
And it's third down.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Throwing is Smith. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down, Raiders.
As much as you like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Looking to throw, Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
On first down, Gentile. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Trey Amos. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
27-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the 27. Complete, it's Myers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 5. And the Raider first down.
All right, all set up now. First and 10. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report. All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Commanders and Terry McLaurin ready for another look on offense.
At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a run. It's Eckler. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
The ball carrier. He was brought down by Eric Stokes. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Jukes out a one-stop. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
Trying the inside handoff to Eckler. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. Brings up second down.
Running with Eckler again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Commanders first down. First and
I don't know,
10
Kate. I
at the
didn't think he had it.
49-yard line.
But that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Handoff now to Eckler. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
He was taken
Hey,
down
Kate, I think you and I have done this long enough to know that most of these offensive coordinators like to throw the ball in the NFL. They don't love calling run plays, and when one goes backwards, I can promise you we're going to see the ball in the air even more.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They've got a man in motion. Play fake here, Daniels. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
To throw, Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
Commanders 28, Raiders 17.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Jones on the tackle. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Las Vegas.
Well, I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
Smith on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Gain of 10. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Genty from the gun. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to Genty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, range? Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Smith. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
1st down, Raiders.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
They're set up at the 35 now. Straight ahead with Genty. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those plays you just got to suck it up as a runner, dust yourself off, and get back to the huddle. Because that pressure up front, those players coming at him, it would have been a Herculean effort to turn that into any type of game.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Smith back to throw. Flushed down out to his left. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Carlson for the Raider field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Samuel now to return it. Escapes a defender. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense.
23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the give, here's Eckler. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Daniels. He's running for it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. A play fake, now Smith to throw. Vacates quickly left side. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Las Vegas.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. It's a design boot. It is cut left side. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Commanders and Terry McLaurin are ready for another look on offense. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To start this drive. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches at the 36-yard line.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Eckler running dead ahead. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
31, Daniels. Oh, he's going to run for it. Jukes one defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Washington Commanders. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
On 1st down, here's Eckler. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that 2nd level.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Staying with Eckler. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. And he's got it, it's in close. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders lead by 15 now.
The score, Commanders 35, Raiders 20.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's White on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Complete here to Bowers. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
And Washington into the dime here, defending pass, 3rd down coming. Smith. Escapes the pocket. Tucks it and takes off. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. And off to Genty. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're going play action. That's complete to Bowers outright. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
The Give up the guns. It's Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Smith to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. And this is looking fantastic. Wow, bounces just yards shy of the goal line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 4. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Washington. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Play action now, Daniels. Another catch for McLaurin. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
2nd and 3 now. Second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go. Out of the gun, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he will be stopped now, but all to like about that effort.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, it's Daniels. Running right side by McLaurin. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st down. 27-yard line.
On the run, it's Eckler. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down.
Jermaine Pratt there on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
They put a receiver in motion right. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's another Washington. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Daniels back to throw. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Motioning left is their running back. Looking slant route, complete. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Daniels keeps it himself. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Washington first down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running with Eckler again. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Throwing now, Daniels. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Whether they meant to go to him or it was an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a first down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Gay's kick is good. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Washington.
Here's White on the return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Raiders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 28. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Smith on 1st down. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. Complete, it's Myers. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, Smith. He's got it over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
1st down, Raiders.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. This one finds Thornton. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
At the 32-yard line.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. And again, it's Smith. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Las Vegas.
One final shot here. This one's caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. So score this as a win for the